8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning, beautiful people. How are all the queens and kings doing this morning? I pray that you all are doing well. I pray that you are past the work week and getting able to be able to enjoy your weekend. Yes, I know. Queen is late. My apologies. I won't say my bad, my apologies. But I was getting a little too comfortable not having to move after finish work. But it's makeup time. For all that do not know, welcome to Astute Queen Bee's Queendom. All I ask of anyone is to please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you like what I'm offering. Also, I have 2 polls on my community wall, and I appreciate it if everybody would take the time to check those out as well. And certain things that I don't have enough time to say on here, you will see them posted on my community wall. Also, it was something else I was going to say, but I actually forgot what it was. But I'm going to get on to these daily devotions. And it is December. December is Peace Month. Ain't that something? And the basis of December is you have survived life's threatening and life-altering crisis and challenges to prove only one point, that you can and have survived. Be at peace with the way you prove the point. I almost bit my tongue, so I had to say excuse me. My word was correct. Now, I'm going to do December 1st. If I can get my life together over here. Which ain't bad anyway. But December 1st states, I will be at peace when I choose to be at peace, no matter what is going on. Peace stands for P spells for please, E stands for excuse, A stands for all, C stands for crazy, and E stands for experiences. So please excuse all crazy experiences. That's what peace means. It is just life's way of letting you know that things can, will, and do get better. Until today, you may have thought it was necessary to eliminate all craziness from your life. You may have believed that the craziness in the world is a bad thing. Just for today, see beyond the craziness. Use your mind to find the presence of peace and to shift the energy that surrounds you. Today I am devoted to bringing peace into all situations and experiences. That's basically self-explanatory. But try it when you step into a new situation, whether it's work, whether it's a new chat, whether it's a book club, whatever it is, into a friendship with people. Try not to let the outside world taint that. Make sure you find peace in all situations. If you can't find peace, remove yourself from that, because that means it's not bringing your spirit peace, and it's just going to bring chaos into your life, and that's when you eliminate the craziness. But know that every situation you go through, every experience you go through is all a lesson of life, whether we like it or not. Sometimes you can actually sit back and think of old things that happened and see what parallels with the things that happened with you in your life after the fact or before. And you might be able to understand certain things just a little bit better. Of, oh, okay, now I see why I allowed this person in my space, because I wasn't in the right mental or emotional space to deal with somebody that would challenge me, or I know would have my best interests at heart. I just allowed this toxic person around me because I needed to be angry, and they allowed me to be angry. You know what I mean? When you get to this part, if you know what I mean by that statement, just put a 1 in the chat when you listen to it. But yeah, every crazy experience doesn't have to end up being bad. It can also be a process you need to go through to come out better on the other side. So just think about that. Now, on to December 2nd, because there really wasn't nothing about the 1st, but that's letting you know how December gonna start off. Okay, December 2nd, I will know peace when I learn to focus on one thing at a time. Ooh, that is me. Amen. And say it again. Okay. There is a place in your mind where various aspects and responsibilities of your life all blend together. In this place, there are various thoughts vying for your attention, like chattering, murmur bird. I don't know what, some type of bird. Don't know what it is. Mahai birds. All the things you need to do, want to do, are expected to do will start talking to you at once, creating chorus in your head that says, everything needs to be done now. Everything is important and needs your attention right now. Everything is your responsibility. Do it now, right now. At the first sight of anything going wrong, that chatter in your head gets louder. If you respond to the chatter, you will be stressed out or get burnt out. When the chatter of the urgency invades your mind, you will feel like you cannot tread water fast enough to stay afloat. Feeling of fear, inadequacy, unworthiness, and often desperation will intensify the urgency you are already experiencing. In these moments, it will serve you well to remember that you can only do one thing at a time. The key is to prioritize. I always mess that word up. Make a list of all things that must be done. I say this every day. Make sure that you are eliminating from your list all the things you have taken care of, taking responsibility for doing. No one else wants to do them. Make a plan for your approach, not attack. Approach. Once you are clear about what you are going to do, give everything else to God. When you feel overwhelmed, remember the scripture which says, the Lord will perfect, almost choked. The Lord will perfect that. The Lord is perfect. I am losing my mind. My bad. The Lord will perfect that what concerns me. If you do what you can, God will take care of the rest. Until today, you must have been trying to cope with feeling overwhelmed by trying to do everything in order to get everything done. Just for today, share your load with the perfecting presence of God. Today I'm devoted to living my life in order of priority with God's help. Oh, we as women, men know it too, but most of us women, I could say, know it better because we like to multitask a lot. And sometimes we turn it from a multitasker to an octopus because we think we could put our arms in every section of what needs to be done in our life. And when you do, that's like moving in chaos. So if you're moving in chaos, you're not going to get anything right. So you have to take the time. And I always say it because I know it's worked for me for a long period of time. and I had to start back doing that sometimes, but I think I need to do it more, which is write down a list of things that I need to have done. Nobody else can do it, only I can do it. But I have to make it my business to prioritize the things that need to be done, put them the one that needs to be that's the hardest or the quickest, get that done first. Then move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. And don't allow a cluttered mind, because a cluttered mind is a mess. Just as bad as a mind where you're just left to think too hard. And that's a dangerous mind. So don't allow, life is enough in itself, excuse me. So don't allow yourself to be boggled down by life. And I tell people all the time, I'm good at giving advice, very well good at giving advice. No advice I've ever given that I know to this day has ever been wrong. I just have an issue with taking my own advice sometimes. But like I said, I'm a giver. And I like to see others happy. That makes me happy. So, damn, nail broke. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, don't allow too much stuff to get boggled down in your mind, because we're already going through enough this time and day and age, with people leaving here unexpectedly. I can't even talk. Or us having health issues, or somebody having a new baby. I mean, life changes all the time. But don't allow it to overwhelm you, because it can. It can, especially if you're a person that deals with anxiety, depression, or any of that. It will make it worse. It will make it 10 times worse. I can tell you that. I know it myself. Even though I know it's certain things I can't change, only God can do. But we all still try to do it anyway. And then God will say, you know what? You so hard-headed. Don't you sit down over there. Take a load off. Because you don't listen. And we still try to push ourselves, and all we do is tire ourselves out, and all you want to do is sleep. That's because God said, I said, sit down and let me handle this. I got this. If you have faith in me, and you believe in the word, and you believe that I am your Father and I will never leave you, then no, I got your back. You don't have to fight everything alone. Some stuff you have to leave to him, because only he can fix it. So be careful, especially a lot of us that deal with anxiety, depression, and stuff like that, and even other health issues. Don't allow so much to pile up on your plate to where the point you feel like you have nowhere to turn. Because God is always there. He's watching and he's listening. So if you ever get in that space and you don't have a friend to talk to, or if you have my number and we cool like that, holla at me. That's real talk. Holla at me. But yeah, let God help you move through life. If anybody that doesn't believe in God, my apologies to you. But I know without God up in heaven watching over us, I know a lot more of us would be gone off this earth if we didn't believe and know that God was real. You couldn't breathe, you couldn't talk, you couldn't speak, couldn't overcome, couldn't be an addict and come clean and be clean. Miracle babies. It may have a little bit to do with science, but it got a lot to do with God. So just remember that. Let me move on. December 3rd. It's real early in the morning, so I've been up since 4 o'clock. So I said, get my daily devotions out there. So when people wake up, they will have them. And I can start a clean slate tomorrow. God willing. December 3rd, which is today. I will know peace when I stop finding excuses for what I am not doing. You can fool some people some of the time, but you can never fool yourself. You can tell yourself almost anything to excuse away your fear. The bad news is you will actually believe it for a while. The good news is there will come a time when the excuses will not be strong enough or big enough to camouflage your fear. Eventually, what you tell yourself will begin to sound so weak, so lame, and so utterly ridiculous that you will have a hard time convincing yourself or anyone else it's true. Oh, that sounds like Mia Thornton. Let me stop. When that time comes, don't be defensive. Be willing to face the thing you fear. As long as there is something you fear lurking in the back of your mind, you will not have peace of mind. When you defend yourself for taking or not taking a particular action, you are denying the foundation upon which peace is built. Truth. When, however, you wait or prepare to the point of avoiding what you say you really want to do, and when you know you are afraid but refuse to admit it, there is no way you can have peace of mind. In fact, if you insist on defending the excuse, you may lose your mind. Facts. Until today, you may have found yourself making excuses for not confronting the things you fear. You may have had great excuse for remaining in a relationship, work environment, living arrangement that is not fulfilling. Just for today, lay down all your excuses. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of that makes me stay here? Make a list of those responses that come to mind. Prayerfully offer the list to the Holy Spirit and ask it to show you the way. Repeat the process as often as necessary until all excuses have vanished. Today I'm devoted to eliminating all excuses that camouflage fear. I'm trying my best with that one. I'll use myself for that. That's like me being on camera. That's not a thing for me. Because technically I'm really a very shy person. I can talk a lot, but I'm still shy to a certain extent. But I have so much to say. So that is why I do things the way that I do them. And I'm trying to push myself into a place which is out of my comfort zone to start coming on camera. At least if I could start off once a month, I will feel better. And it will give me a push to move forward. So if you have a fear about something, if you have a fear about leaving a relationship, just like you just there, and if it's not worth it, move on from it. You can do better. And if God's not going to help you move any faster unless you make it known to Him that you want out. You have to pray to be out. And you have to walk by faith and trust that God will move you into a better situation. Because no, He's not going to leave you hanging out there by yourself. He always got you. But you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to stand up and say, you know what, enough is enough. I can't be a part of this situation. I can't be friends with you. I can't date you no more because you haven't grown. You haven't shown me anything better. You are the type of friend that is cool once in a while, but I can't be with you every day because You like drama, and I can't be associated with drama because I have a lot to lose. There are different situations and different answers for different situations. But with God's help, He could move you through that process quicker. I did it myself, so I know. I can validate and say that's true. I asked God to remove somebody from my heart, from my home, and get them away from me, because I can see that they still have not grown enough for me. I will love that person for forever because it was my best friend. But he still didn't get it, and it still didn't click. And I'm not here to raise anybody's child. And you're a grown ass man. But I asked God to remove that person if that person still didn't mean me no good. And He allowed me to open my eyes and stop saying, okay, stop thinking with your heart all the time. Use your head. Because sometimes we become so blind by love. And people say, oh, that's just, you just fooling yourself. No. If you have a connection with somebody, you got a soul tie to somebody, and it's not nothing negative, and they're your best friend, and you can talk to them about anything in the world. It could be about your past, your present, or your future. And they don't judge nothing you do. They can tell you about yourself if you mess up, but they don't judge you. And they love you for who you are. You can't help but love that person for who they are. But a relationship don't last just because of a feeling. A marriage, a relationship, is a contract and connection between two individuals that make bonds with each other and promises to each other what they will and will not do. And if you explain to this person, look, if you don't do what you're supposed to do this time, I can't mess with you. I can't even be your friend. Because me, I'm a person, I can't be friends with exes. That's just me. A lot of people can, I can't. I don't want to be around you. Now, maybe if I see you years and years later, that may be a different story. But still trying to remain friends after you just break up, that don't work. And people that do it, more power to you. If you have kids, I understand it has to work. You don't have kids with that person, you can move on. But don't overwork yourself. Don't overexert yourself. Don't push yourself too far. And if you have a fear of something, there's a way to work yourself around it. Take it to God first and foremost. Pray about it. I'm going to say that all the time. Pray about it. Because if God knows that you want to release that fear and to get past your hurt or pain or whatever it is, He's going to help you ease that pain. He's going to walk you through those steps. Like some people would have dreams. I'm going to tell a dream I had, but not today. But yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do to eliminate excuses out of your life. We all scared. I was scared when I first moved out of my own town and my family closer to me. I was a little scared with that because it's somewhere I know nothing about. I know a little bit about it, but I didn't know nothing about it. And I've been just fine. Just fine. And then when I see my family, it makes me love them even more and spend more time with them. As long as I'm not in one of my stressed out moods. But other than that, I'm good. But, I keep forgetting. When you come in the building, please hit the like button. That's like ringing my doorbell. Let me know you came through. Leave a comment down below. Also, like I said before, if you are looking for some peace this month, and that's the direction your life is pushing you to, place this on your community wall if you have one. What peace stands for. Please excuse all crazy experiences. That's what peace stands for. And I love it. So take the time to give yourself grace while you search for peace. Say a prayer about it and let God take control. Because again, you can't do it all by yourself. We all need help. We all need help. Some don't have a problem with asking, and some of us do. Our pride can kick us in the butt, but we have to learn from those actions. That's that part of that excuse. Because of your pride. Your pride can be an excuse for you not to ask for help or need somebody or feel that you need to speak to somebody, to speak to a sister or a brother. Sometimes you need to release some things that you have going on inside of you so that it doesn't keep you in a bitter place or in a negative space or a nasty mentality. All those things can be changed if you want it. All those things can be changed if you want it. But I'm gonna upload a story that's a little wild to me. But I pray that everyone has a beautiful day. It's raining where I'm at, and it's gonna rain all day. So I'm gonna relax, catch up on some videos. Also, let me say this. I have ran across a couple of pages that I have started to fall in love with and crack me up. Her name is Tita Talks. Her page, I ran across, everybody loves Mims, and I love Mims. Mims is hilarious. Just his intro alone tickles the hell out of me. So y'all check them people out. Sweet Mom for Life. If you want to dig down deep about talking about narcissists, go check that sister out. If you are looking for somebody that is digging deep down into a couple of these stories, check them out. And make sure you keep in Shaquilla Robinson's family in your prayers, because she needs all our prayers until those people are captured and held accountable. I've also started watching, what is her name? I'm about to lose my mind because I can't see nothing. Okay. It is called Day Spills Tea. Her channel, I like her channel. If you're looking for a story about somebody that has been through a lot in their life and has turned his life over to God, and he's telling you, he breaks down in detail all the bad things he has done in his past. He has merchandise, he has books. I take my hat off to that man, because he didn't have to share his story with the world, but he did. And he's doing it in his own way. He's taking responsibility for it. And he's also trying to make sure his dad is good. But if you don't check out Joe Baker, check out Joe Baker. I really think you would like him if you're a person like me that likes to watch somebody come up from bad things in their lives and learn the lessons that they need. If you're looking for Black news, besides The Plain as Jane and my girl Come and Get This Commentary, check out Mr. Roland Martin. You watch it on your phone, you could download his Black Star Network app. He has it on YouTube and he has it on his app. And it's free. Also, that's why I found out a lot of different stuff about news that I don't hear hit the streets. Also, I found a young lady. Where did she go? Everybody watches Ann, and if you don't watch Ann, you should, because she is hilarious. I don't know where my sister girl disappeared to, but still waiting for Beautiful Shalom to come back as well. Make sure you check out Come Pillow Talk with Bay. check out Chronicle Speaks, because she is breaking down this case as well. Danny's breaking it down. I've been really trying to get into a spiritual place, in a better spiritual place. Also, y'all go check out Dukes. Everybody knows Dukes. Check out Eagle Soaring High. That brother be doing his thing. Also, everybody keep Miss Val in your prayers. Last I've seen, I do believe she was out in the hospital. I do believe it was out sick. Just keep her in your prayers. And it's not, you don't have to like her to pray for her. Everybody needs God's prayers. Check out my girl Indigo Star 1. She got some stuff, and she's really, really talented. She's really, really talented. Also, y'all know, check out Jamie That's Me. Check out my girl Just Valencia. Go become a part of her crew over there. Check out our sister Carol MB's page. And another Aquarius sister that I ran across. Her name is Keeping Up with Miss... What is it called? Miss Nunu. That's what the name is, Miss Nunu. I like her channel. I really do. But let me get my butt off of here and go find me something to eat. Because it's early and I'm hungry. But yeah. Messy Tea with Tay is funny too. So check them out. I hope everybody has a good day. I'll probably try to go live later. Not 100% sure. But if I don't go live, I pray that you all have a beautiful, blessed day. Stay safe out there. Please, please, please wear your mask, wear your gloves, keep your hand sanitizers, sandy wipes, whatever. Make sure you wipe everything down. Keep your face covered, because cousin 19 and his relatives are still floating around in these streets and it's getting bad again. So please be careful. I know 3 people that caught it already again, and they've had their shots. So please be careful and safe. With that being said, it is a Stu Queen be out.